Stuff here, where'd it go? Right here, the silver skin, okay, can be used. It can be dried out, hung up and dried out, and then you damp it, and you can make cordage, rope, bowstrings. You can use it on the back of bows, homemade wooden bows to strengthen them so you can pull them back farther, and all that. Right now, because we have a sausage seasoning that is doing, it's supposed to do 40 or 35 pounds of sausage, breakfast sausage, and I love breakfast sausage. And since we have plenty of ham steaks and all that already in the refrigerator, we're going to put a lot of this into sausage. Some of it's got to go into steaks. I'm not going to turn steak meat into sausage. But you could, but no, I'm going to make steaks with steak meat. There's nothing like venison steaks, whether it's fried in onions or country fried. Wendy makes awesome country fried. Now I could clean this silver skin up. Oh, she took the garbage. Okay. But now I'm just removing all this. There's a slimy coating on there, on the meat, and there is the silver skin, as you can see on this one. And I'm removing it because it doesn't taste very good. We're listening to Third Day, Till I Am a Soul on Fire. Yes, I am a Christian. Just in case you don't get that from my many videos. There's some silver skin that's nice. I could clean that up really nice. It's almost transparent, but that stuff is really, really strong when it's dried out. Wendy cleans the legs up. You know, takes all the bloodshot off, gets the dirt off them. Sometimes there's leaves from where I drag it out of the woods and such as that. And it's a painstaking job. And she stands over the sink for quite a while at a time. See that? That's what a good piece of meat is supposed to look like right there. There's no slime on that. There's no silver skin on that. Boy, that would make a nice piece of jerky. But I just downloaded, my phone had run out of space, and I downloaded onto the laptop. I hope you guys could hear me well. See that piece of silver, or that piece of, I call it silver skin, a tendon through there. It separates just that little tiny piece of meat, and I hate throwing it out. So I'm gonna take, and I'm just gonna do just like a fillet of fish. I'm gonna lay it down, start cutting with my blade angle down, pinch it down with my finger, and just slide the blade back and forth, and nice and gentle, scrape it, and you end up with a nice little piece of meat. Now that was a mouthful. Now this here is all slimy stuff. I'm not going to mess with that. I know some people are going to go, oh, he's wasted meat, and that's fine. You're entitled to your opinion. But there's a lot that I just got to factor in my time on the whole deal, you know. Wendy's looking at me like I'm nuts, talking to myself.
I need the card.
Oh yeah, we need more vacuum cleaner bags. White. Oh. Clean wallet. Was.
What am I taking?
Top one.
This?
No. Ooh. That one. Yep. Just grab the get a couple boxes of the double bags. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Mm-hmm. D250.
What?
You checking the...
Oh, the 11 inch.
Okay.
We want the 11 inch. Alright, well, I'll get back to you when I'm doing the other. I have another leg in front of me. This is a front quarter. And as you can see, Wendy cut out all the blood-shot meat out of there. And there's a lot, this is where you get a lot of your good silver skin if you're going to do cordage and bows and arrows and stuff like that. It would be interesting to try. I don't think we'll ever get to the point, I hope, I pray that we'll never get to the point where we have to try bows and arrows to defend ourselves or to hunt food. Because, well, I've only killed one deer with a bow. I've only, I haven't hunted all that much. But basically here, I'm just going to trim along the bone, getting as much meat off the bone as I can. And you can follow the bone right across there. And I'm setting the meat to the side to tend to afterwards. And it's amazing how God designed meat, and how He designed bodies. All of this stuff is like a computer. Each cell has more information in it than an entire Encyclopedia Britannica. Okay, the Encyclopedia Britannica before the computer age was a big set of books, paper books. Each volume was really, really thick. I'm just saying this in case, hey, I haven't seen an encyclopedia salesman in a long, long time. Now we're in the age of the internet. Everything is on iPads, or you can Google it, or Wikipedia, all that stuff. I don't know. I don't know what you guys are used to. But like I said in the other videos, a lot of this is for my grandkids. I want my grandkids to know who I am and who I was, just in case something happens, because the Bible tells us straight up, don't boast about tomorrow, for you don't know what the day is going to bring. I might not live to see tomorrow. I might die in my very next breath. I don't want to. Well, it'd be cool to go up to see my Lord. You guys fell down. You been drinking? Anyway. Yeah, if Matt and Trevor ever see these videos, I'll never hear the end of it. But this is Papa, this is Tracy, this is who I am now. That's a nice chunk of meat. I'll take and I'll show you why I don't, this is a calf, and I'll just real quick cut that off there. And I'll show you why I don't mess with it. I'll just cut a cross section here. Each one of these little sections, you have silver skin on both sides of each little section, and it's rolled up tight, and the tendons are in there, and you gotta get all of that out. And there's not very much meat between here. If anybody knows of a way to process these quickly, easily, so they taste good, let me know in the comments below. Oh, you can really see it good there. See all that coil? It looks like a cinnamon roll. But all that's non-edible without, it just takes more energy than it would ever give you. Okay, now while this is still on the bone, I'm going to take this off. Cut this silver skin. This is where you get some good silver skin, right here. And I'm just pulling up, cutting along the silver skin, so I'm, look at that. See, there's a little meat on that, but that will make some serious cordage once that dries out. And again, I'm not in a position where I can do that right now, but maybe one day. I think it would be fun to do. You know, there's so much about the old ways of doing things that it just seems to be more honest, I guess. Okay. You know, I knew, you know, the turkeys that I butchered on a previous video, I knew those turkeys. I watched them go from chicks. I knew the cost to them and to me of raising them. And I mean, I'm not even going to pretend to be really articulate and able to say these things greatly. But there's a cost for the meat that we eat, for all the food that we eat. Vegetables, there's a cost, man. And we need to be thankful. The very first thing I do when I walk up on an animal that I've killed is thank God for the gift of their life, and then I thank them for their life because, well, let's be honest, any deer that gets shot by me basically volunteered for it because I'm not the best hunter, but I do love it. I don't do it as much as I should. It's hard to motivate me, but once I'm motivated and out there, but God has provided for my every need, and it's just amazing. Amazing. The people just don't understand. You know, we are rich in this world. We have food, we have clothes, we have rights, we have freedoms that they don't have in other places. That's why everybody's dying to get in here. They're trying everything they can to get in here, and I'm all for immigration, legal immigration. I am all for it. The American dream is still alive and well. I'm not for illegal immigration. You invade our country. You take resources that we don't have. Right now we have veterans going hungry and living homeless, and we're talking about, you know, feeding illegal aliens and refugees and stuff, and you know, I mean, it's a touchy subject in our country right now. And to be perfectly honest, I'm at a conflict. I want to help the poor. I want to help the people that need help, but when you start off as a criminal, you know, I mean, they broke the law coming in here, the illegal aliens, say the Mexicans or whoever it is that's coming across our southern and northern borders, whether they're Mexican or Honduran or Arab or whatever. When you come into the country illegally, you're starting off as a criminal. Trust me, we have enough criminals. We don't need more. So try to come in legally. You know, it's harder, but it's the right thing to do. So many times in life, the right things to do are harder